Hey guys, so to start things off, this video is not made for kids. This is not a kids friendly video. This has adult language in it that's not suitable for kids. With that being said, warning all parents that this does have adult language and that is not suitable for kids, we can begin. So, as the title shows, this is for the G.I. Joe Toss and Cross Bridge Layer Tank. Now I have an extra bridge right here. It came with a bunch of G.I. Joe accessories when I bought, back in the day basically. I'm going to say more than 10 years ago. And this was one of them that was in the box full of G.I. Joe vintage toys. So I just kept it. And as it went on, I found another one. An actual complete bridge layer. It does not have the actual action figure. I'm not one of those people, one of those collectors that have to have all the accessories to everything, basically like such as the Mobat tank that has to have Steeler and all this bunch of stuff with Steeler and all that. Or like any other action figures or toys or anything that they have to have completed everything that came out of the box. I'm not that way. I love the tank. I want the tank to be complete as much as possible. I don't care about the figure that comes with it or does not come with it. I love the tank. That's my main focus. And as long as that's okay, I'm happy. Okay? So this Toss and Cross is in very good condition. It is in played with condition. So it's not mint. It's not excellent. It's used and played with. It does have blemishes. It does have scratches. And there is a little plastic part that is missing. If you're probably thinking the plastic part that's missing is the forks, you're wrong. These ones are complete. It's not broken, it's not stress cracked or stress, oh man, there's another word for it, like spider webbed on it. No, it's perfect. Perfectly fine. It's just I'm not going to risk taking the bridge off in this video because I don't want to risk breaking that. Where is it broken? As you can see, in a very, very weird place. But you can see the towers right here, the support right here. It is snapped off. I don't know what in the hell broke that off. It is a stupid place for it to be broken off when you would think more than likely the tow hook would have been broken off, or you know, something else could have been broken off. But yeah, that's okay. That is not okay. So I don't know what the hell happened there. I don't know why that's broken, but it is. Do I care? Yes, I do, but not enough to go look for another Toss and Cross in mint condition with no scratches, blemishes, or, you know, anything like that. It's fine for me. So, for the most part, this is the 1984-85 Toss and Cross tank. This is a very nice tank. It's a very nice toy in general. It's sad that they went the cheap route, and instead of having like the Mauler tracks or the Mobat tracks, these tracks are all one piece. They do not move, they're just there. They're solid plastic. That's sad. So you can see that right there. Now this tank is based off a real tank, again. So Hasbro, again, did their magic in taking off prototype tanks and other style tanks. And the real tank that they copied for this one here is going to be in the description below. So if you want to know about the real tank, you can go check it out. The real tank is based off a Vietnam era style tank, like most of the G.I. Joe toy line, even figures, they're based off of the Vietnam era style GIs and all this. Well, anyway, this tank here, and it's not an exact twin to that tank, but it's close enough. That one is the M60 AVLB. It served in 1963 to present day. It's been through 9 wars, and they were 125 built. So for the most part, a very cool tank. Again, it's not an exact copy of that tank because this one has cannons on the side of the hull. The M60 bridge layer does not. But I'm assuming the reason they added, the cannons on the side of the hull of this tank, at least, is to give it more playability, something to protect itself, to make it more fun for the kid to actually play with this tank, instead of just having it strictly to lay a bridge, cross over, and that's it. Okay? So they had to find out another way to make it a little bit more fun. So they added cannons to the side of the hull. So there you go. For the most part on these, you always find these with the wheels missing. I'm trying over here. Okay, so there's your 1984. Okay, still has the wheels. And there's the other wheels on this side. So let's put it back up this way. And how it works is very, very simple. And you just pull and it folds out. At least that's the way it's designed to be in the real tank. And you can see right here that it is not stress cracked, not broken or anything. It is in beautiful shape. It's not glued together or anything like that. Again, it's in beautiful shape, but I'm not even going to try and remove this on this video because it's not worth it to me. It might even break, so I'm not even going to try and do that. So that's one of the downsides to this particular toy, because honestly they could have made it a lot better, but for whatever reason they chose to make it this way. And I'm gonna say more than half of these toys, they're broken right here, because you have to again squeeze these two so that it will let go of this, and then your bridge, your tank can roll over, and then on the other side you have your slots here so that it can clip back into it and then pick it up and sit again over this tank here. So again, this is a beautiful tank, very, very nice. I highly recommend it for any person that loves either different types of tanks, bridge layers, like the CBs basically. Get in, build your things, get out. This is a perfect example of that. And or somebody that, they already have their maulers, their Mobats. They want another tank. This is a good one. This is a perfect example of a third style tank to have in your G.I. Joe collection. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention, you see Grand Slam, I already put him in there so that you guys can see that he does sit a whole lot better inside the tank of the hull versus, again, from their waist up, sticking out of the tank. So even the bridge layer, you get more armored protection over your figures versus, again, the Mobat that, you know, from your waist up, you're exposed. But for the most part, very, very cool. Okay, so who is this guy right here? He doesn't look like G.I. Joe, right? No, he doesn't. Because he's not. This guy is actually from a different show. He's from, what is it? Captain Powers. Okay, so let's look in the back here. And you can see 1986 LEG Malaysia. Now this is almost mint condition except for his thumb is broken off. So that's sad. But I still have him here with the bridge layer. Just because I think it's funny. So there you go. Very, very cool tank. This is honestly a must-have, in my opinion. Again, for anybody that likes to have different style G.I. Joe vehicles, this is a must-have. You're going to have a hard time. Most of you guys are going to have a hard time finding one that this is not broken. It's just the nature of this toy. These are always broken. So that's, again, the reason why I'm not even going to try and take it off right now. So, a very, very cool tank. Very interesting. Very nice. So, to put it back up, you have your little slots right here. And your little, again, the holes right there where it slots right into place, just like that. And then again on this side as well. And which brings me to another point. Everybody thinks that these are the same, molded the same side of the bridge. They're not the same. You think they are, but they're not. If we look over here, you can see right here, if it will focus, there you go. So M3614-2-1, okay, come on this side. M3614-2-2. Now, honestly, is it a huge deal to make two, to make them identical to one another? I have no idea, but they did. They made one over here, they made the other one over here, they made them exactly the same, but they added different numbers to it. So there you go. Anyway, let's look at how well the bridge is in comparison to the width of it. So you can see right here that it fits the bridge layer's tank, tracks, and wheels that you can actually see there. So with that, let's move this one out of the way. Let's put the Mauler. Oh my god, the Mobat. Sorry guys. Keep talking about tanks and I'm thinking about this and I'm thinking about that. So forgive me for that, but there you go. So for the Mobat, That just looks a hell of a lot better, in my opinion. Look at those tracks coming over the bridge. Freaking killer right there, man. That looks awesome. So, very, very cool. And now we will look at the Mauler. Okay. So let's grab this one over here. Let's put it right there. And you can see again, a perfect fit. Just great stuff right there. Great stuff right there. Beautiful. Again, for your displays, this is a must-have. Maybe you have something like on your coffee table, or you know, a space where you can put your bridge. That would look cool, just to have either your Jeeps on it, your motorcycle, or your tanks. Very, very cool. Now the last thing I want to show you in this video is the tanks that come out in the comic books. Now I did show you the comic book in, I believe, the second video. Well, in this video we're gonna go highly more into detail. So here's the cover. Again, this is the first release of the comic book, and we're gonna come this way. Gonna open it up, and you're gonna see the date, 1987. Okay. $1988. Is it? Yeah, 1988. Okay. And then right here, again, 1987. So 87, 88, around there. Okay, so we come over here, and I have all these pages marked so that you guys can see where the Mobats and the Maulers come out. So on this one, you can see the Mobat is right here. Okay. Now we come this other way, this other page. In this page, you see Cobra with the Baroness, and you see his tanks right there. Okay. Now we move again. You see the Lander and the Mobat right there. Okay, and then you have another one right here. Alright. Now, again. Mobat. Don't give up, Snake Eyes. And Scarlet. Cobra. And then over here, as I tell you that everybody mistakes my figure for Flash, this is Flash. He's peeling potatoes. Okay, so this is again Tales of the G.I. Joe, a real American hero, G.I. Joe. Okay, and this one is number 51. This one has the Trans Am right there. A lot of people, you know, I forgot how you call them. I think they're the Dreadnoks, I believe. Well, anyway, they get their Trans Am, and then they make it like a Mad Max style, a Road Warrior style. Okay, so again, there's the Trans Am. So let's come this way. Keep going. Okay, now on this comic book, they show the Maulers right here. Okay, so that's one. There's your Jeep right here. Come this way. And there's your Mauler again. I was actually trying to find a Toss and Cross in my comic collection because I have them right here. But these are the only two tanks, the only two comic books that show tanks in them, in at least my collection. So there's your Mauler again. Again. Using it to pull some stuff. Basically. The Dreadnoks helicopter. There's Zartan and their Trans Am. So that's about it. So if you guys do know the front of that car, it's from a 1979 to 1981 Pontiac Trans Am. But of course they don't call it that because of copyrights, but that's what it is. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope if you do, or if you are in the market for another G.I. Joe tank, you won't like this one. Hey, try looking for really good ones. Just very cool tank. Very, very cool. Highly recommended by me. So anyway guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. From here, we're probably going to talk about the Cobra tanks, which are the Hiss tanks. So yeah, that's about it guys. I hope you enjoyed. Talk to you later. Bye guys.